should be
was
online.
just so quiet for so long, and
Oops.
I don't know if it made people run away when I say talk about stuff like that. That's why I don't like talking politics. Everyone's just, I don't know. But yeah.
I'm just setting up a TikTok like you suggested.
Yep, you should do it. And
I already am.
yay!
Right.
Hi, archaeologists.
Let's read. Actually,
They come attack me like that. I don't think they will because I think they pride themselves on being unhappy.
suddenly a lot of
And
dying.
they think that they're doing good by hurting others. But yeah.
Actually, I just thought, should I end tonight?
Don't people have better things to do other than make other people miserable?
Nope.
Is that like the normal on TikTok?
I'd say it's the normal on social media.
I think that the big scare of having Musk take over TikTok actually show people how nasty they really can be. Because there were a lot of nastiness going on over there. And anyone who said anything positive about Musk, even though
Oh yeah, we're doing Sonic Transform tonight, aren't we?
I don't care about the guy. He's a billionaire. He ain't gonna talk to someone like me. I don't give a crap if he's the richest person or the poorest person. I don't give a fuck. But people are so upset about him possibly owning
Get a fucking life.
Twitter.
Jeez. Go to Tumblr if you don't want to have total control.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tumblr has strict restrictions too. I don't care.
I walked into a real rant going on there, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
all I'll say is Elon Musk is a dick, but he's not worth my time.
The stuff he does is not going to do anything for us at this level. It's not going to matter.
No.
If anything, he's probably going to make it better by getting rid of all the assholes. Making all the assholes run away.
I don't even know what he's doing, apart from his failed future car.
I don't even know.
I don't even know what controversy I've walked into, so, you know. Although,
yeah,
that's the thing
I was talking about how my dislike of Twitter, even though I have to use it as one of my main social profiles, I have to tread lightly because there's a whole shit ton of weirdos who will jump on every fucking thing I say. Again.
You'll find that anywhere.
Not as bad as on Twitter, though. On Facebook, at least you can put yourself on private and then block all access to you. Twitter is another story because they will not only message you on Twitter, they'll DM you, they'll at you all the time, they'll go to your other social profiles, they try to get you fired. They literally do, just because you have a difference of opinion. My difference of opinion was a simple one. There's two ladies running for president. I like this lady. I don't like that sinky other lady. And they canceled me. They fucking canceled me because I was a fan of Jill Stein. And don't even get me started about my Bernie love.
The only problem with the whole quote unquote cancelling there, Sandy, is that unlike what other people call when they say that they're cancelled, you didn't get a shitload of money afterwards. Because that's quite often what happens when these rich people say, "Oh, I was cancelled," and then they suddenly get a huge amount of money, and it's like, yeah, you weren't cancelled. You weren't fucking anything.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's just I had people hate me because of the petition, and I had people hate me because of the election stances. Because I'm very far left, but I'm not extreme far left. I'm far enough to say what people should do to help other people. That's the far left I go for.
That should be far enough, but for some people, in some cases, it's completely understandable why that's not far enough, because the people on the other side push extremely far, and then you have to kind of push far, and then it becomes a bit of a cycle. You know?
The problem is that most of the people running things, what they're considering is the quote-unquote left is actually a little bit farther center. Past the center, closer to the R's. I'm sorry. Way to the right. That's what the current Democratic idea of left is...
Yeah, I was going to say the democratic idea, yeah, of left, I agree with that. The democratic idea of it is, yeah.
Far left is equal to Green Party, and even farther than that is considered totalitarianism, like the more extremes that I try to stay away from.
There's extremes everywhere.
Yeah, but I like to stick it with the Green Party area. So, like,
Same.
helping people who need help, using taxes to fund things like infrastructure, social services, health services, help everyone who needs help so that they can stop worrying about the bad things and actually do things to help better society as a whole.
That's a common thing here in the UK at the moment, because the power companies are making a shit ton of money and they're charging us through the nose, but because of the current government we have, they're like, oh, I don't see a reason why we should report on that or point anything wrong with that. You know, they're making money, they're companies, that's what they're meant to do. And it's like, but they were making record profits even before the shortage. And now they're still making, they're making even more profits. They could easily, like, absorb the cost, but they won't, because the government's like, oh no, my friend isn't there.
Nope, they'll pass it on to the consumers, and then everyone at the bottom will suffer.
Yep.
I don't like people suffering. I don't.
No.
I would like to do everything I can to make things better for people. That's why I want to be a bigger streamer, so I could actually earn enough money to pay for my bills and still have money left to help support other streamers who need it as well.
Same.
That's the only thing I want to be a big streamer. I don't care about the fame or the fortune. Actually, the fortune would be going right back to you guys, honestly. But still,
I quite like what Geek was just saying in my chat. He was saying, should he ask Sandy if he's extreme left?
He's more left than I ever will be.
There's your answer, then.
Yep.
Which, you know, that's not an offensive thing. I mean, hell, people think I'm far left from my view, extremely far left from my views, but I wouldn't say I'm that far left.
Yeah, I think my stance is more like the established plans for the government work, but bad people are in control of it, and they're perverting all the safeguards that were put in place for this to prevent this type of control. So I think if the bad people were out of power and the good people were in power, they could fix a lot of the stuff that the bad people did.
Possible, but how would you keep them from ever coming back into power?
By putting in restrictions to stop them from corrupting or perverting establishment situations that were changed when they shouldn't have been changed.
The problem is, though, whenever you tackle these things, there's always going to be people that find loopholes to it.
Yes, that's
always.
why the so bad.
And then eventually you're going to get to a point where the only way you're going to be able to get the thing you
more
want.
taxes than Elon Musk.
Then it gets to the point where, you know, to finally get to the point of, okay, the only way I can make this work is to go all authoritarian. Well, now you're authoritarian. You've now completely ruined whatever point you were trying to make.
That's not fun.
No, which is why I kind of like the introduction I've had with things like anarchism and such. Definitely interesting things and theories. With, you know, no government hierarchies and such. Everyone's equal, there's no one person in charge that corrupts everything, gets away with everything.
Yeah, I think, if anything, the only good that came from that bad person being the president is that people will actually have to look a lot closer at the political process and see where it's been weakened, so that those type of people could actually slip in. So hopefully they could actually fix a lot of those problems before it happens once more. On my feet.
I'm not too certain, because there's still a lot of people that were on this side. And a lot of them are in power.
Yep, but you gotta find a way to stop them from slipping in.
Well, I was considering raiding into Sandy Geek, but then I thought, actually, if she's about to play that Sonic game, I might as well keep streaming and stream some of that Sonic game.
I've been Sonic tonight. I've
been doing that. Day. Yeah. Normally,
Since we're all totally off subject again.
normally we don't. Normally I wouldn't be able to be here, but Sarah wasn't feeling too well, so she's gone to bed early.
Aw, she's okay.
Yeah, she said she was fine. She's just feeling really tired and that.
I defend the Constitution and the rights of democracy. Once I am the supreme leader of the world. Well, yeah, if it works, you have to destroy everything in order to put it back together the way you want it to be. But still, I don't
How
want to
very
cause a small
Joseph
guy.
Stalin of you.
Ah.
Like I said, unfortunately, it's one of those things where, you know, you can come up with hundreds of options, and then people find a way around it. Then you try and stop people getting those options, and then you become authoritarian. It's a difficult thing to really overcome.
Yeah, I think what we really need is a checks and balances system where the actual people can run checks and balances against people in power. That's what I think we need. Because
Oh, we have that. It's just generally the people in power have their friends running them.
right, which means they actually have the power to eject those assholes out of there. Get the fuck out of there! You doing bad things. Get the shit. That's what I feel.
So no, I changed my mind. I thought I was going to be into Sandy, but then I thought, no, I'll keep streaming. Then I'll stream and I'll put Sonic on in a second. For the moment, I'm just going to do a bit more solo Grim Dawn until things get started. So when are things getting started?
As soon as I find out where I pushed the button.
I
misplaced it.
When you start something, when you start something. But until then, I'm still training up this character that I'm trying to do hardcore mode on Grim Dawn, but I keep dying. And in Grim Dawn,
You're treating me like this is the first time I'm playing this game. It's asking me, it's pretending like I never touched this game ever before in my life.
oh, you mean Sonic?
I guess.
It's acting like it's your first install. That's weird.
Probably it is. Maybe because this might be the first time I played on this computer.
Maybe. I thought you had the computer when you played it last time, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think not, because I had to install it recently.
Okay then. Yeah, you didn't have it last time. Okay then.
So let's hope there's no connection issues this time.
Well, I mean, we aren't any more geek, but you can always talk that shit on my channel. That's fine. I generally don't bar discussions because I'm fine with listening to people even when they're wrong.
I know about the original